Hey, everyone. This is my first post here, and honestly, I never thought I'd be writing something like this. But here I am. It's been a couple of months since I woke up, and part of my adjustment therapy includes writing things down, so my counselor suggested I share my story with others. I went to see a hypnotist in 2001 because I couldn't sleep. Not properly, anyway. I was 23 at the time, living in New York City, and I saw the Twin Towers fall with my own eyes. I was in the streets when it happened. The dust, the screaming, the panic. I don't need to describe it. If you were there, you know. If you weren't, you've seen the footage. The thing is, after that, sleep didn't come easy. Every time I closed my eyes, I was back there. I'd hear the sound of metal groaning, the thud of bodies hitting the pavement, the alarms, the voices. A friend of mine suggested hypnosis. It sounded stupid to me, but I was desperate. So I went to this guy, Dr. Malcolm Shore. His office was in Midtown, nothing fancy, just a small space in a shared building. I remember the appointment clearly. He had me sit in a recliner, told me to relax, and to listen to his voice, to let go. And then, nothing. Not nothing as in blackness, not nothing as in a void. Just nothing happened. I didn't feel any different. No drowsiness, no heavy eyelids, no loss of control. I remember thinking, well, that was a waste of money. I told Dr. Shore I didn't think it was working, and he seemed frustrated. Not angry, just confused. Like he didn't understand why it wasn't working. He tried a few more techniques, and when nothing happened, he sighed and said, "All right, we'll try something else next time." I left his office, got on the subway, went home. Went about my day like normal. Ate dinner, watched TV, went to bed. And then, I woke up. Now. 2025. I had no sense of time passing. No dreams, no sensation of drifting. Just one moment it was 2001, and the next, I was in a hospital bed with tubes in my arms and a doctor looking at me like he'd seen a ghost. Turns out, I never walked out of Dr. Shore's office. At some point during the session, I did go under. And I never woke up. Dr. Shore apparently panicked when he couldn't wake me up and called an ambulance. I was admitted to the hospital in what the doctors called a non-responsive comatose state. They ran every test they could. My brain showed activity, my vitals were stable, but I wouldn't wake up. They couldn't explain it. And eventually, after months, then years, I became just another medical mystery. I won't get too much into my personal life, but here's the quick version. My mom died of cancer. My dad is in a retirement home now. My younger brother, who was just a kid when I went to sleep, is now in his 40s and somehow made it big in Silicon Valley. He's the reason I wasn't pulled off life support. He kept me in private care and refused to let the doctors give up on me. Dr. Shore lost his license, but that's about all I know. I don't even know if he's still alive. Everything is different now. Phones, the internet, money, how people talk, what's normal and what isn't. But the weirdest part is me. My body aged, but my mind didn't. I went to sleep at 23, and now I'm almost 50. But I don't feel it. My voice is deeper. My muscles are weak. My face in the mirror isn't mine. I've been trying to remember anything from my time under, anything that might explain what happened. But I don't remember dreams. Just one thing. I'm Catholic. Not strict, but I used to go to confession. In my dream, if that's what it was, I went to confession like usual. But the priest wasn't my usual priest. He was aggressive, prying. He asked me deeply personal, almost cruel questions. And when I told him my sins, he didn't offer me penance. He just listened. And at the end, he leaned in too close and whispered, "I want to taste them." That's it. That's all I remember. Anyway, I don't know why I'm sharing all of this. I guess I just needed to put it out there. My doctors still have no answers. My brother says I should focus on the future, not the past. But I feel like something is missing. Like something happened to me in those 24 years, and I just can't remember what. I've been given the rundown on all the major historical and tech stuff I missed. But I need to know, what about pop culture? What movies, shows, books, or games are worth checking out? If you had to recommend just a few, what would they be? I need something to distract me, because every night since I woke up, I've been hearing that priest's voice. I want to taste them. And I don't know why.